from Marti. Nico Coletti with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
For the right side, the shot and the goal! To empty Dallas, and here they come. Great opportunity, they shoot and it's goal!
It's nothing less than crunch time in the Rose City on a stellar Saturday night. The home side is in their own backyard for the first time all season, and moreover, they were dominant winners in this matchup a week ago in the reverse fixture. The visitors, though, have desperation on their side in a must-win match to keep pace with the title race. It doesn't get any more compelling than this here in the PNW. Good evening to you all, and a warm welcome to a feature presentation of the UPSL Premier Division on Vader Media. Portland, Oregon welcomes us tonight as we bring you a top two tilt between St. John's FC and Bellevue Athletic FC. My name's Danny Catula, and it's a pleasure to welcome you into our live coverage here on YouTube. Once again, as you see on the bottom of your screen, Roosevelt High School is the setting just north of downtown Portland, Oregon, maybe 10 minutes or so, in the St. John's neighborhood for which St. John's FC is named. There you see things how they look in the table in the Pacific Northwest Conference, quickly becoming one of the more powerful, even though it is small, in the UPSL Premier Division. St. John's FC, they're the home team tonight. They lead by 6 points, but you look at the two below them, Bellevue Athletic and Holac FC are both on 9 points with a game in hand. So a win tonight for Bellevue puts them just 3 points behind, and still with that extra game to play. Each team in the league playing the other twice, and that makes for 8 games this season. First versus second, we said it just a moment ago. St. John's with the 5 wins and just 1 loss. That was to Holac FC. Interestingly, Bellevue's other loss that wasn't to St. John's earlier last week, that was also to Holac FC, so you would think Holac would be in a much better position than they are, but they split with St. John's, lost the second match against them, and a surprise loss against 4th place Deportivo Rose City. So that puts them in 3rd place with a lot of work to do, and they'll need a little bit of help as well. But that's where things stand. So you see the live picture from satellite view. That's the neighborhood of St. John's here in the Rose City, Portland, Oregon. And again, cannot understate how important that previous match was and how much importance it puts on this one. St. John's, the 4-1 winners, really ran away with that one as the second half wore on. And that was in Bellevue, Washington, at the home of Bellevue Athletics. So St. John's would certainly like and expect to repeat that feat tonight. But Bellevue Athletic will have other plans. And so with that, we can go ahead and give you, I believe, the starting 11 for both sides. We'll start with St. John's. They're going to be in the black today, as both teams are just about to come onto the pitch. Let's see if we get that graphic pulled up for you. We can tell you that in goal is number 1, Gael Salas. On the back line, looking from left to right, it's number 3, Mikey Vergara. Corey Smith and Esteban Cruz are the center backs. Right back today is Kai Flugel. Expect him to get quite a bit farther forward than that right back position when St. John's are in possession. In midfield, the defensive option is number 6, Brandon Farfan. Kevin Lowe is the leading scorer, not only for the team, but also for the league. 9 goals on the campaign. He's contributed to the 28 goals for St. John's this season. Alongside him in central midfield, Fernando Ibanez wears the number 5. Up top, it's a 3-man partnership up top. Isaac Rangel is the right winger. On his opposite side, Alex Mejia, a well-known name in this part of the country for local soccer. Pepe Rojas is the number 17. He will lead the line. as the out-and-out striker today. That's for the boys in black, St. John's FC. Looking on the other side there in front of your screen now, it's Bellevue Athletic. They are going to look like this. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll take a break. National Anthem's coming. So we'll get you that lineup on the other side of things. See you in a moment. Do not go away. Kickoff is momentarily coming up. Okay, moments away from kickoff as promised. The away side lineup, Bellevue Athletic, is coming for you right now. Number 29 is the goalkeeper, Daniel Rumeus. And then on this back line, it's another four-man lineup defensively. Carson Dins, the left back. Alex Eberhard joins Caleb Cho in central defense. Right back today is Gage Raftery. For Bellevue, the defensive midfielder is number 11, Connor Stewart. And then it's really four central midfielders who will get wide at times, but naturally they're going to want to stick to the center when they're positionally in order. It's K.O. Fenster wearing the number 6, Nico Lopez is number 19, and Andrei Stankovic is number 27. Again, all three of those guys are natural central midfielders. Up top, it's a two-man group, and that is Thomas Wynn wearing the 24, Alec Willett, is going to wear the number 13. Those are the two strikers today. The big thing for them is going to be hoping for service from those guys in central midfield. Somebody is going to have to step up and play a more attacking role, if not, two or three guys in that midfield diamond, if you will. Going to have to see how Bellevue can counter, can hold on to possession. St. John's are a team that love their style. They know how they want to play. It's organized. These guys know each other. They've mostly come from this area north of Portland. A lot of them have played together in high school at Roosevelt here at this very stadium. That's where the two owners and founders of the club, Chris and Alec, come from as well. So this is a team that's playing right in its own backyard, and this team knows each other. So definitely a team to watch for, and it'll be tough to keep them from doing what they want to do, get them off the ball. They love to have the ball. It'll be as close to a tiki-taka style as you're going to see in the UPSL. And so certainly a tough task for Bellevue, but they feel up for it, and of course, they know exactly what's on the line. A win or a draw for St. John's, that effectively kicks Bellevue out of things mathematically as far as the title race. And it would put St. John's in an irreplaceable position in the driver's seat. So going left to right are the visitors, Bellevue Athletic in white with that gold number lettering and trim. And we are underway with St. John's going right to left in front of you all in that black kit with the gray sleeves. And again, we'll see this early and often. A lot of possession for St. John's. And you're going to see a lot of runs, a lot of passes where these guys just know each other, what they're going to do. It's such an invaluable ability to kind of know your teammates at this level. That's something we'll expect from St. John's across the 90 minutes. On the ball early is the goalkeeper, Salas. Esteban Cruz, he'll play it long, and that didn't have much direction. So Bellevue will try and counter. A patient team for their part as well, the visitors. Bellevue do like to have the ball as well, so fairly similar styles, to be honest. We'll see which one wins out. Of course, we know how it went just 6 days ago, the 4-1 victory in favor of St. John's. And they're on the ball again here, the home side. This does look promising down the right. And it's just a little bit too long for the run. believe that's going to be maybe Rojas that time. Dylan comes in long. Picked up, and they're going to win it back there near the corner. Cross comes in, and it is just too long for its target. Looked like Mejia out there. That's out of play. And that should give us a goal kick for Bellevue. And look at this. This could really be promising for Bellevue coming the other direction. Early cross comes in, and it just bounces beyond its intended target. Still potential danger in this area, though. Willett has it. Well, he did have it. Really well done defensively to win it back. From a St. John's perspective, they'd like to counter. End-to-end stuff early on. And that is out of play. Shepherded out for a throw-in. And in the meantime, just trying to confirm numbers. Not sure we have the correct ones for St. John's. So we are working on trying to fix that, but in the meantime, we'll do as best as we can with identifying the right players. We know their positions anyway. And in the meantime, here comes St. John's. Oh, the little dummy, that was clever. Booted away. And Bellevue in control again, not for long. Really well defended in the center of the park. And Vergara will play it to Corey Smith. Esteban Cruz with the ball now. Right side, that's Flugel. And he had two hands up in front of him. Mickey Vergara wanted it. He does get it at the end. What a great ball this is. Excellent vision, played out to Vergara. Vergara has plenty of space for a cross. He'll put one in low, and it finds its target. Left off, unselfish pass, and the finish to boot. 1-0 St. John's. Oh, that's incredible. See this again, it's a good cross in from Vergara. Lots of pace, finds its target, and that little side-footed play. We're just going to say that's Rangel. Is based on the positioning. Again, wish we knew the correct numbers, but whoever it was, fantastic opening goal, and St. John's picking up right where they left off a week ago, the opener. Inside 5 minutes. That's a dream start, and Bellevue will now have to try and draw something up to turn things around. They've got, of course, plenty of time to do so, but they would not like to repeat what happened last time out. And well, that was nearly something out of nothing. A little bit of work to do for the goalkeeper, but Salas takes care of things. And here comes a throw-in next for Bellevue. It's Gage Raftery on the right side. Gets it in. A touch from Fenster, but it wasn't the best of touches. And that is a foul. A little bit clumsy defensively, so St. John's will relieve some pressure, and they'll get a chance to go the other way. So Mikey Vergara is called upon to take, and he will lay it off. Gets it back. Long ball, and wow, this has opened up the defense out of nothing. And cleared away. Now for a throw. Well, they've given a free kick in the end. That's Cruz playing it back for Corey Smith. Vergara. Couple of touches here for Farfan. Kevin Lowe, he'll switch it. And through the center now, could be some more danger. Right wing. Cross could come in here. They'll lay it off instead. And that amounts to nothing in the end. Here come Bellevue. Kind of go the other direction. That was snuffed out quickly. Throwing up the line. Some clever step-overs, but it won't keep it in play. And Bellevue have a throw. This ball goes long, and he just really can't collect many passes at a time, can they, St. John's? With some strong defending at the moment. And look at this, Vergara off to the races. Set up the first goal, and he will not set up a second because that is excellent defending to completely undo that cross. And now in the meantime, other direction. Good layoff, and it's going to beat Smith. This is Wilhead. Thomas Wynn. That cross is blocked and a little bit complicated, but nothing too difficult for Gael Salas. They'll roll it out to Cruz in the meantime. Bypasses right back Flugel, and that was not the best of passes. Could they come the other direction? Bellevue. Wow, that pass really let down the counter-attacking chance. And these through balls are relentless from St. John's. Goalkeeper in a bit of trouble. Daniel Rumeus does what must be done in the end. Maybe a foul there, but referee will say no. We'll play on. This is offside. And, well, it wasn't by much. But that flag will go against, we're going to say it's Pepe Rojas. Again, still working on trying to get numbers for St. John's FC. Thought we had them, but looks like some of them might be incorrect. So we're working on that. Sorry for any difficulty, inconvenience there. Meanwhile, it's 10 minutes in, and we've got St. John's 1, Bellevue Athletic 0. After that early goal, less than 5 minutes in. Mikey Vergara doing most of the work on that left wing. And we mentioned it. These are two outside backs who are going to want to get forward. And Vergara already creating a goal from that same scenario. And a lot of space for St. John's to work in on this left wing at the moment. Vergara again finds himself with room. Stretches his legs. And that one is deflected away. Throw-in's up next for the home side. And again, in the background, you see Roosevelt High School, home of the Riders. Football and soccer programs play here. And what about this for a run? He's knocked over. That is a free kick to be certain. I don't think that's yellow card worthy. Referee seems to agree. Player who knocked him down was Stankovic. And so minute 12, it's a golden opportunity for St. John's to grab the second and make the path back that much more difficult for Bellevue. Again, a reminder, they need to win today to keep themselves with destiny in their own hands. Even if they do get the win today, something to keep in mind will be goal differential. St. John's, they have a plus 21 mark on the season. 28 goals scored, just 7 conceded. We mentioned earlier Kevin Lowe has 9 of those 28. Just about a third of the goal contribution coming from him. And in comes a free kick. It's spilled. Still loose. Linked into the air and nothing. Great defending, but another shot comes in off the keeper, off the bar. And then out of play should be, actually they're going to say it didn't touch the goalkeeper, and it was straight onto that far post. That's really a good shot in the first place. The keeper just cannot get it in his grasp. That one lofted in, sent away, and this out of nothing. Yeah, I think that is a good decision on second look by the referee. Goal kick was the right move. But goodness, that's a really nice hit from that area, from that angle, and with absolutely no chance to wind up at all. I mean, he's almost on his side, imbalanced as he hits it. And he's unlucky not to have goal number 2. It is Flugel who plays it back, and now with a touch is Farfan. That's a really nice sliding interception. And so Bellevue can tie and break and take advantage of the defensive move. Good switch of play to the left side. Well, good decision to switch it to the left side, I should say. The switch itself could have been a little bit more precise. Nearing a quarter hour underway here in Portland. And St. John's are the better side on the scoreboard, and they've looked the better side, although it has been close in the run of play as well. Long throw for St. John's. That was Flugel who took it. And not sure what they're going to get there. I think either way it's going to belong to Bellevue. Bellevue Athletics, something you want to keep in mind for them. Even if they aren't able to find their way back in, actually they're going to rethrow this for St. John's, by the way, but even if Bellevue does not find a way to win this one and keep themselves in title contention, it has absolutely been an improvement this season from a year ago. They very much struggled, finished 5th out of 6th in the league. This is going to be a foul against Bellevue. And he's going to point to his shoulder to say, hey, that's a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. It should be fair. I think the assistant referee saw what we saw here, that Willett almost kind of comes from behind. So, I mean, he uses his shoulder, but it's not really shoulder to shoulder. He's a little bit behind him as he made the challenge. Bellevue is going to get the ball back here in midfield anyway. It's left wing. Laid off. That's Stewart. Played it backwards. And here's Eberhard. Alex Eberhard finds his pass after a couple of touches, but it's given away. Illegally, though, says the referee. Free kick. It could be Caleb Cho this time to take it. I'll just move it to the correct position, and I think Eberhard will do the honors in the end. Well, he finds Cho, who's immediately under pressure. Goalkeeper Romeos with it. And now a bit of space to go the other way. Bellevue on the counter. Willits, give and go. Stankovic plays through, and this is onside. Oh, it just can't beat the keeper, and flying into the air was a Bellevue player, but it does belong to Gael Salas. Wins the ball legally, and St. John's will be very thankful for that. The St. John's coaching staff, and actually some of the players as well, have experience at the professional semi-pro levels. A lot of these guys with Mexican heritage. does tend to be the makeup demographically of the St. John's neighborhood here north of Portland. Really all around Portland. Quite a diverse city, and certain neighborhoods especially. I think people don't give it credit for that very big Asian American population in the city, and decent Hispanic population here as well. But Cesar Fragoso, maybe the most well-versed in Mexican football of anybody in this St. John's team. The head coach who's previously spent time at the Mexican first level, Liga MX, played for Atlante when they were still part of the top flight. It's been a few years now since they have enjoyed Liga MX football. Also played for second division Colima. And this entire team, St. John's, started just kind of as an idea for a couple of good friends, Chris and Angel, to found a team, play on it themselves, and have a chance to play past their high school days. And, well, we'll get back to that feel-good story. This ball is through the uprights. Doesn't count for anything in this version of football. Really nice cross, though. Probably deserved better. That was a good chance to equalize. Right side, it's about as good of a ball as you can hope for. And it was just skied over the bar by K.O. Fenster, who was running up with some intent. Yeah, you look at these guys for St. John's, a lot of them coming from Roosevelt High at various levels of age. They graduated at different years, but a lot of these guys, even if they didn't go to Roosevelt from the area, hyper-local team. We do just want to confirm for you earlier on that goal, we do have updated, accurate numbers. And Pepe Rojas was the number 18 who scored it. In the meantime, that one's going to go high in the air. Maybe not the intention defensively of Brandon Farfan. But in any case, it's out to safety for now. Corner kick to come for Bellevue. I'd say in these past 5 minutes, they've looked much more lively in the attacking third. Starting to look like they could very much be up for equalizing. Settled down a bit since those opening 5 or 10 minutes when St. John's just ran out of the gate. In comes the corner. It's a good service. And I think that was also touched by a St. John's head. It was, and we'll have a corner from the other side now. We'll see how they want to work this one. Corner to come. It's another great service. There are players there. Near post, that one's saved and would have been blocked as well. St. John's had it covered. Coming the other way, a counter is very much on the cards. And it just couldn't be run down that time by Rojas. One back quickly though. Plenty of players forward still. And a clattering of bodies, but nothing, says the referee. We play on. Back with Bellevue again. Lowe moves it out left. What could come of this? Great cross, bad post. A player falls, and referee again is going to let them play. And we'll see it one more time. Ooh, well, hard to see from our angle and from this distance, but there were certainly in close quarters, we'll say that. Hard to tell if there was any contact, or if there was enough, to be fair, to whistle for a penalty kick, but certainly one to consider. Of course, keep in mind there's no video assistance in the UPSL. So we'll never really know, will we? And a decent ball in on the corner. Well, almost snuck into the back post as a shot itself. I don't think that was the intention. But in any case, falls just wide. Bellevue will get out of it for now, but could still be in a bit of trouble. Good switch of play with a few passes on the ground. Could a cross come in here? It will. And it is gobbled up by the grateful Daniel Rumeus that time. Could have ended much worse from his point of view. And look at this long ball. Looks like it's onside. Oh, but it's lost. Really nice defensive work to come back and recover. Corey Smith will get the credit for that one. Esteban Cruz finds that same Smith. And now Vergara. Left off, really nice work, Farfan. Moves it up to the left side. Potential for a cross. Oh, he is cut down completely. And well, the referee again sees it, was in good position to make a decision, and says no foul. That has been the story of the evening so far. The referee has somewhat of a different style, and seems like we are in for a more physical contest. Referee allowing these players to play on. As I say that, there is a free kick that'll go against Bellevue. St. John's to take via Smith. Vergara. Still has it. Now we'll lay it off. Kevin Lowe. Switch of play to no one. Stays in play though. Nice work by Flugel to get back there in time. Kai Flugel for Cruz. Cruz switches it. Vergara. Kept it in along the sideline there, but had some pressure come in at the end. So Bellevue starting to just make things a little bit more difficult for St. John's in those first 10, maybe 15 minutes. They had so much space to work in. Vergara, especially on the left side, was running almost freely. That caused a lot of problems for the visitors. Since then, it's been a little bit more organized defensively, I think, and Bellevue have moved the line of confrontation up much higher. Well, a weird deflection is going to go Bellevue's way. Oh, and you saw the idea for the pass out to the right. Great option, and it just did not quite work. That would have been highly dangerous for the home team. But they're able to get a touch to it. Oh, and this is long, takes a couple of bounces, just a bit too long. Chasing it down was Pepe Rojas. Oh, it's given away. Really bad error. Oh, and somehow they haven't got a shot away from that. Ball's still going to come in, back post, laid off. And I think that was one where you want to be a little bit more selfish. Really on both occasions there. So fortunate. Yeah, player goes over. Should be a foul. It will be. And that will lead to a free kick. But, well, if you're St. John's, got to be somewhat disappointed with not being able to score there. That was put on a platter for him. 3 guys on maybe 1 defender. All right, so a bit of intrigue here as a free kick will come from maybe 10 yards out lengthwise. Another, let's say, 15 or 20. Actually, they're going to make it more like 25. As this will get put all the way on that red line. And so from there, we'll have the ensuing free kick. Lots of black shirts in the box. And it goes. That one was over. Well defended by Bellevue. That leads to a corner kick. Equally intrigue-inducing. They could go short here. They have that option. Looks like they'll go direct instead. They do. Back post. Not much there. Turn by Rojas, though. The back heel isn't going to find any teammates. That one given away. Bellevue. Nice job defensively to stay home. And they're on the counter. Stopped in its tracks by Vergara. Foul, though. And at midfield, Bellevue will keep possession. Eberhard. He's well across midfield. Well, he was still on the run. Goes over eventually, and that'll end the chance. All right, see a stoppage just to check on his status. It looks like he'll be okay. Now it's rolled out long for Vergara. Fields. Well, it was just so easy for St. John's early on, and of late it has not been so simple. That one's out. It is a throw-in to come for Bellevue. Looking better all the while as we continue through half number one. Ball on the ball for now is low. Maybe a switch is on. Well, he tried to play it through. Nothing doing there, and a long ball away. They got a back for Smith. He goes long. And well, he thought he was going to usher that out. Raftery, but instead keeps it in play. Cho. Waldo. No real results in an attacking sense, though. But could that be a different story on the other side? Well, it won't be. Physical defending, but once again, referee rewards it. Ball given away. Right side, cross could come in. It will. And well, a beautiful finish. Let's see it again. Well, would have been, of course. Didn't find its way in at the end of things, but probably should have. Fernando Ibanez is the one who left that chance. Went begging, went a little bit wide of its intended target, and now looks like we could see a substitution being called for. Would be injury induced. And what we know for now is that coming off is, well, it's Corey Smith wearing the 4, and that would be a tough loss Looks like that is who is going to be replaced. And, well, we know it's number 3 who's going to come in. For now, we don't know who that number belongs to. We'll work on that, try to make sure we get you those details as soon as possible. Bellevue, in the meantime, go short with their goal kick. Way that is Raftery. Well, he nearly gave it away on that pass. Given away. And it's Vergara. Vergara with a cross to the center, had to be dealt with. Well done defensively. But Bellevue can't take advantage. Cruz. Esteban Cruz once again. Great ball through, and the intended target was Isaka Rangel. Couldn't find him. Right side. Look at this. Great opportunity for Willett. Willett keeps it in play. And it was a great driven ball in. But the finish just had too many players around him to make that happen. 33rd minute, stays 1-0. St. John's have their clean sheet intact, at least for now. Good run by Willett. And, oh, you just see the reaction as Wynn could not quite direct it towards goal. Well, that's really good defending in the end. I think that's a substitute as well. One's out of play. I think they have made the substitution. It's Javier Figueroa, who's entered, by the way. Thanks to our team down there on the pitch who helped us with that information. So we're about 10 minutes and a little bit of change away from the halftime whistle. Just the 1 goal in it for now. Esteban Cruz. Cruz invites some pressure. And, well, maybe not the best decision to wait that long because now they've given it away. Bellevue pouncing. And this one is just wide. Fizzed towards goal. And they're going to say it took a touch as well. So deflected out for a corner in the end. I don't think that St. John's really needed to create that situation at all. Just getting the ball out of their own 18-yard box a little earlier maybe fixes that situation, but Bellevue, they won't mind at all. Chance to send in a corner. This is Stewart. Ball is high to the back post. There was a player there. The rebound. Ooh, that was not what he was hoping for. There's going to be another corner, though. That was deflected. It's a beautiful wooded background here at Roosevelt. And for now, the scoreline equally beautiful for the team who calls this venue home. Back post. There's players there. Well, that is skied well over the bar. Nothing about that was what he was hoping for. And the goalkeeper will have to go chase the ball down. Well, he's got a lot of running to do as well, doesn't he? It's typically how they do it as a defender. I remember being a center back, played right back at times in high school, and they'd always send the goalkeeper to get a ball like that. Argument would always be something like, hey, we're running all 90 minutes. You're mostly just standing there. Very familiar sight for me to see. Here's Mikey Vergara. Very much trapped in their own end right now. Bellevue creating some trouble with their press. Vergara high and away, and he finds a black shirt as well, a friendly face. That is a free kick belonging to St. John's. Well, because of that nice distribution from the left back, Vergara. Kevin Lowe has the ball. Leads the Pacific Northwest Conference with 9 goals. Switch of play. Headed back in the other direction. Midfield. Out to the right. That's ricocheted. Coming the other direction. Running after it. On it is Willits. And could a corner come in from here? Oh, it's a beautiful service just inches away. And repossessed by St. John's. Big header, important one. That time on the back line. Cho was responsible for Bellevue. Here's Raftery. Good turn. And look at this, there's space to run down the right side. Win. Leaves it off in a great sliding challenge. Cruz comes in and pays the price for it. A little bit slow to get up, but a beautiful defensive effort. Had to be done. That was a point-blank chance otherwise. When you look at this again, it's intelligent running, and Cruz comes in the perfect moment. He has to get it exactly right. He knows if he gets that wrong, it's in the penalty box. You give away a spot kick from 12 yards away. And now we're going to see the training staff come on. Never a sight we want to see, of course. We've already seen a forced change due to injury for St. John's. Corey Smith came off in that instance and was replaced by Javi Figueroa. We'll see if on this occasion injured player is able to carry on. How well he sat back down. He had gotten up with a little bit of help, and it's usually a promising sign, but he's come back now down to a sitting position, and that's the opposite of a good sign. Two players, well, a player and a trainer are going to help him off, and yeah, that does not look like a type of situation where he can continue. That's Alec Willett, and that's really important for Bellevue. Aside from being unfortunate in any case where someone gets injured, that's a big problem for the away side because he was easily the brightest spot of this attacking lineup for Bellevue Athletic, and so now we'll have to go to the bench for answers. Only a few options to call upon defensively. On that note, Miles Peterson is the first option. He's a goalkeeper, so outside of that, you've got Eli Park, Brandon Helves, and Nicolas Rivera. Those are your only options if you're Bellevue for the entire 90 minutes, and it looks like they'll have to make one of those changes now. The referee will allow that change. Does not seem like we're going to see any more of Willett today. That's really unfortunate because, again, Willett's been a really important contributor. In comes the corner for Bellevue. Oh, and that's hit the upper post, the American football goal post, so that'll just be a goal kick. So here's St. John's. Cruz will not have much time to get this away, and, well, it showed. Nice pressure from Wynn is going to force a giveaway of possession. The one's up next. And getting it back is Raftery. Interesting ball through, and it's knocked off the back of Farfan. Nice work by Vergara to get it forward. He'll see it again. Cruz. Some pressure on him, but he got it away. Did give it away, though. And every pass just feels a little dangerous from St. John's right now. Don't have the same mojo they did earlier on in this one. A little feint that time by Cruz. Long and away by Salas. Quick touch from Stewart. And that's all there is to speak of for either side in that little battle for it. Bellevue have the throw. No, in fact, they'll put it on the ground. Free kick is the decision. Long ball. High into the evening sky in Portland. Nothing there. A couple of defenders making sure of that for St. John's. Even in this spell where Bellevue seemed to have been the better side, they have defended really well. Made sure that Bellevue couldn't capitalize. When, whoa, they nearly did. That was a stinging effort, and it was very, very close to hitting a crossbar, or a post, I should say, that Bellevue's already hit before. Well, that's not the best of touches defensively, and it could be off to the races now. How about this? Wanting to cross it was Rangel. Couldn't do it, and that's actually hit the referee's leg. How's she going to respond to this? Because when one team's clearly in possession and it hits the ref, you just drop it back, and they're just going to say that's what happened. It was St. John's possession. And could they score off of this? No is the resounding answer. It was Rangel who took it. Second leading goal scorer in the entire conference. Second only to his teammate Kevin Lowe. Got to speak with somebody on staff at St. John's FC, and it did not take them long to mention that St. John's is full of undeniable talent. That was the exact language that they used. Of course, they are leading the league 6 points ahead. We're also very complimentary of Cesar Fragoso, the head coach. Of course, he's got that professional experience in Mexico. But more than the football expertise that he adds, I'm told that everybody around the league, around the local soccer area, really respects the way that he conducts himself, the way that he teaches these guys who he mentors and coaches to conduct themselves. A lot of hard work and dedication. That's really the brand of soccer that St. John's likes to play. Aside from the clever passing you see, the nice runs, it's gritty. So we're past 45 minutes. We'll see how much added time we'll have. I imagine we'll get at least 1 minute, given we're 20 seconds into it already. That'll be a foul. Just a little extra contact after the ball had been released. Cruz was the man knocked down, and Mikey Vergara, he's going to take it. Good moment here as we near the end of the first half to let you know Vetter Media is the live producer of tonight's contest, this being one of over 200 matches in the United States that Vader conducts. Some of the highest level tournaments in American soccer. And Vader also, in the past couple of years, expanding outside of soccer as well. We're going to see a throw-in the meantime. It should be one of the last actions of this half. Referee has made a check of the watch. It's really a long look at the watch now. Imagine we'll just take this throw in and they will call halftime. Comes in, well, we will see a little bit more action at least. And it's picked up. Lowe has it, still with Kevin Lowe. We know how dangerous he is. He's well defended that time. Did it take a touch? Nope, directly off of the defensive effort to clear it. So as we get into 3 minutes of added time, it's a St. John's corner kick, maybe the last action of the first half. Lowe is over there to take it. He's got help if he wants to take a short corner. A couple of guys in the area. But you would feel that with Lowe's ability to hit the ball with accuracy and pace, this one's headed into the center. And it does come immediately away. And Lowe did not receive that pass. It was not the best of passes by Alex Mejia. That is another foul, and hands on heads for the boys in white. They are surprised at that one. And now just some conversation on all sides. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. I don't know if that ball maybe is not up to standard somehow. It almost seems like they're looking for a new ball to be able to play. Well, no, I guess they are going to use this one. That's confusing to me. But we're back underway. Now nearing a 5th minute of added time. Keeping it in his grasp. That is Rangel out there. He knocks it off a defender. All he could do from there. Cleared away. Back into the fray. Back out. Do Bellevue have a chance to break? No, they do not. Cruz makes sure of that. Intercepted for Bellevue. Cleared long. Still playing. Bellevue might have the chance here. Oh, it's left behind by Stewart. What's he done there? The best of moves. Kevin Lowe dispossessed. A couple of players there to stop him. Ball long and wide, and nothing particularly productive for Bellevue. And Lowe, he's off to the races. He'll move it forward with little success. But he's right back on it. He's a magnet to the ball, isn't he? This one is sent forward to chase. Rangel could not chase it down. We've played more than 50 minutes already. Still no halftime whistle, a bit surprising. Not many stoppages to speak of. Here's Bellevue trying to take advantage. Couldn't do it. Referee has another look. And the watch compels her to continue playing. And that will do it. So it's 1-0 after 45 minutes of play plus a few extra. St. John's FC with the 1-goal advantage here at home at Roosevelt High School over at Bellevue Athletic. Listen, don't go away. You are going to want to see the second 45 of this one from here in Portland. For myself, Danny Catula, and everyone here at Vader Media, thanks for being with us for the first half, and don't forget to tune in for the second. In a quarter hour, we'll be right back with all of the second half action. See you then. Well, it was an engaging first half, wasn't it? The second half, we can expect more of the same, I'd imagine. Dana Kachula with you all here on Vader Media's feature presentation of the UPSL Premier Division. Pacific Northwest Conference, to be specific, where St. John's FC are 1-0 ahead here at home. They're in the all black. In all white is Bellevue. So, of course, we've switched sides for the second half. St. John's just now breaking that huddle of theirs. They're going to be in the all black going left to right, right to left, of course. That's where Bellevue is. There are those St. John's boys. You're going to have to keep in mind Javier Figueroa checked in for them to replace an injured defender there. So Figueroa wears the 3. He's the one change that was made in the first half for the home side. Replaced number 4, Corey Smith. And then, as memory serves, Bellevue also had to make a switch, as one of their strikers, Alec Willits, was injured in half number 1. That's a tough loss as well for the guys in all white. And it's Nicolas Rivera who checked in to replace him. Halftime is over. Second half is upon us. Bellevue Athletic would like a couple of goals to keep themselves in as good a shape of winning the title as possible. Be right back in it in the title fight with all 3 points today, but they're going to need at least 2 goals for that to be a possibility. And they're off to a good start, aren't they? That'll be a throw-in for Bellevue. Taken short, and it's not going to be the best of throw-ins. I'll do it again from about the same place. Maybe a precursor to what this second half will look like was that maybe 10-minute, 15-minute period of play to end the first half, where St. John's were very much under pressure defensively and they held strong. Bellevue Athletic were really taking things to them, playing great attacking football, and St. John's were able to deny various opportunities. So that could be something on the one hand for Bellevue to try and figure out how to unlock that defense, and for St. John's, they're going to want to do more of the same. Imagine they'll have a lot of defending to do. Not much to do on that occasion, though. So we are going to bring it back for a free kick, though. Played in by Rivera. Given away instantly. Chasing it down was Stewart. Couldn't get there. Still fighting for it. Still not going to get it. Rojas fighting for it on the St. John side of things. He will get it. Played forward. Dropped back by Rangel. Switches it. Now on the ball is Farfan. He gave it away. This sort of miscued his first touch, and now it really could be costly. Down this left side. Well, some contact and a foul. Just a little bit of sportsmanship there. Always appreciate that. And on the ball, the goalkeeper, Salas. So with it, he will play it out to Figueroa. Well, and his pass was intercepted. Bellevue was more than ready to take that one away. And now look at this. Chance could be on. It isn't in the end. St. John's again. Great defending. And they defend well as a team. A couple of good passes from here could be lethal. There's one. That's all they needed. Here comes a shot. It's wide. You like the idea, though, and the effort coming from Thomas Wynn. Goal kick now is the restart from Salas. He's got it again. Plays it to Figueroa. He'll go long. That is taken away really nicely. And could Bellevue be on the break? It's a good long ball. Oh, but it just didn't have the length. Mejia has it. He still got it. Oh, and he is chopped down. It's a throw-in, though, says the center referee. That means now it's Mikey Vergara. He takes it. Esteban Cruz. Salas. Lead off. Moved out to the right. Where Rangel has it. Good ball up the line. Flugel. He's way up there as a defender. Pepe Rojas switches it. Rangel over there. Ball comes in, and it's a fairly simple save from Daniel Romils. He hasn't been called upon too much. Of course, that's a good sign for Bellevue. But other than the one goal that he wasn't going to do much about, he's been good. Getting out of really a tight space. Some nice dribbling, and they're still on the ball for now, our Bellevue. Has the play out to the left. He will play it there. Good ball by Stewart, and the cross came in from Carson Din. That was cleared away. Corner kick is up next for Bellevue. So that plenty of time. When they got that first goal, St. John's, inside 5 minutes, you thought, well, this could be very similar to the way that things went last time, the 4-1 victory in Washington at Bellevue's home ground. St. John's took that one, but Bellevue have really locked down, and they've been much more creative in the attack since then. And, well, this is going to be really difficult to deal with. And a couple of hands go up, a couple of shouts for something in the box. I don't think Bellevue had much of a case for anything. Didn't see any handballs and no fouls either. Good shielding play. St. John's hold on to it for now. Low. Lost it. Moved up the left side. Well, that's a good ball centrally, but it's good no longer for Bellevue. They're going to win a chance to get forward here from the free kick. Move to the right wing. Given away. Kevin Lowe. Long to the right side. Ball comes into the center. There's space there. Shot is away. It's blocked. Right into the path. The rebound. Nothing. Figueroa. That is out off of Bellevue. St. John's can throw with Kai Flugel. Let's see this replay one more time, and well, good save. And just did enough defensively on the back line to keep a second shot from coming in. Little Mills was very much out of position on that occasion. Throwing now for Flugel. Gets it back. Went backwards and had to escape a Bellevue attacker. It is going to be a foul. And, well, maybe some disciplinary action was warranted there as well. And look at this potential break for St. John's. Good sliding challenge in to stop the sting of that attack. And it's a Bellevue throw. Both sides have held some stout defensive lines. And they've had to. Things picking up in an attacking sense on both ends. Look at this potential opportunity. That is in the middle. Well, not properly dealt with at all. Gonna work out though. Long ball away. On this right side, Bellevue could counter. And on the left wing, what could come of this? Moving to the inside, didn't get much traction. Rivera didn't. He's back over there again on the ball though. Couldn't hold on nor keep his footing. Slides in, and it's a St. John's throw. Should be Kai Flugel to take it. And now look at this, a bad giveaway. Sets up a shot, it's saved. Salas was there in time. And it's going to be out of touch. Belongs to St. John's. Haven't held on to it long, have they? Ball's back with Bellevue. And a yellow card in the meantime, stopping the promise of that attack. Warrants the yellow. Interesting idea on the free kick. And it amounts to nothing. Well defended once again from St. John's. It's so difficult to unlock this well-organized home team defense. They're still trying though, Bellevue. They've got half an hour left to try to get at least the equalizer. And of course, the real prize for them would be the win this evening. The ensuing free kick for St. John's. And a few players over there. And you wonder if they're going to try something off the training ground. Well, what's happened here? I think there's actually a player down on that far side. And I think we're going to see a change readied in order to correct that issue. Actually, two changes, one on each side. So for Bellevue, coming off is Thomas Wynn, so both strikers now have been replaced. We saw Willett come off with an injury at the end of the first half. Rivera replaced him, so this is either Eli Park or Brandon Helves. That's Park. So Eli Park and Nico Rivera are now the two attacking players for St. John's, and then for Bellevue, still not sure who that guy is who was injured, had to step off. However, coming in, well, I couldn't quite get a view of it. Like it might have been Giovanni Gaitan. See if we can confirm that later on. Less than half an hour to play. And St. John still has the lead. In comes the free kick. Well, they didn't have many players forward, did they? Bellevue will suffer from the same problem this time. And actually, it's Jared Rodriguez. That is the guy who's come in. And actually, you had both him and Oscar Rosas, two changes. And it comes. Back posts. And there's nothing there. Sloppy possession really on both sides. Bellevue had a chance to head forward that time. Salas for Figueroa. Well dealt with defensively by Bellevue. And midfielders come back to complete the job defensively. And are they off to the races now? It's onside here, far flank, and well, it's strange. Not the best of touches. 66 minutes and counting. Well, yet another player on the ground. This time it's for Bellevue, a center back, and you don't want to see that. We already mentioned it's a thin bench. Only other field player they'd have to bring on would be 15. Helves. Looks like the good news for Bellevue is that player will get to carry on. Bellevue with it. It's a long ball away from Caleb Cho, and that is well dealt with. No nonsense defending. Kai Flugel gets it done. Carson Din threw it in. Rivera had it. And he dives in to try and get it back. Well, they did get it back. And they'll get it back once again. Defensively, Bellevue have been the first to almost every 50-50 ball. That was just a pass that didn't have enough on it. Easily shepherded out. And this time, seconds to the 50-50 ball, but winning it anyway was Flugel. On the far side, Vergara dispossessed. Poor pass taken advantage of by Bellevue. Could this be a chance? Defended well. Still in an area of promise, but not anymore. Lowe tried to just chip it forward. That didn't work. He's on the ground though, and he has won a free kick. You see it again here. And well, it does feel he's already going down a bit early. But at the same time, there was contact. Hard to argue it isn't a foul. He stays on the ground for now. Still awaiting what St. John's will try and do with this set piece. Few guys in the area. He'll go short, and now the shot, it's blocked. Weird deflection, taken care of nicely by Dumils. And St. John's continue an attack. That is where it will end. Offside the verdict. Bellevue will get to relieve some defensive pressure. They're just not really able to connect the passes as efficiently as they were early in the second half, towards the end of that first half as well. Things have slowed down. Both teams really getting bogged down by the other side's defensive line, and that has served St. John's being up a goal. But now, could all of that change? Rivera turns, still on the ball. He might go for goal from here. He'll try to pick out the corner. He can't do it. It was a worthy effort. Good decision to shoot from there. Just wasn't quite the contacting needed, and he's fallen down as he does it. Such a difficult technique to get right. And he did not get it right that time. Salas successfully chases that one down. And you'll see it again now. Headed clear, and St. John's can throw. Now we get into a territory of this match where St. John's is going to want to kind of take some of the air out of the ball, let things go as slowly as possible. And the way that things are going recently will suit them. A lot of stoppages, some fouls, restarts of play, goal kicks. And the longer that these teams spend waiting to restart play, the less time Bellevue has to try and mount what ideally for them would be a 2-goal comeback. Well, on the right wing, and we're looking for the first goal. Could still be coming. Two great defensive plays, and that's actually going to touch Bellevue last. A defensive marvel that time by the right back there. It's Kai Flugel. Here's Flugel again. And he gets it to Tao Hermosillo. This one cleared away. Flugel. Nice little move. And in a lot of space for a moment was Oscar Rosas. He lost it. Right side. Here come Bellevue. Advance down the right, way under hit. Rivera, nice cutback. He's got a man there, could be laid off. No, he tried to go himself. He did not have the angle. Defended in the end too, got to give credit where it's due to St. John's. 15 minutes remaining. Running out of time quickly. If you're the away side. St. John's, things looking better and better for them the longer that we go on in this one. This is Rosas. He went right into enemy territory. Bellevue to throw. Looks like a substitution might be being made here. And that's complete now. St. John's patience, keeping possession. And pleased, I think, more than anything at the moment. Nothing is finished, but they've put together a good body of work so far. A second goal would put them in a space where their lead would be almost insurmountable. And maybe a chance to grab that second goal from here. Sent in to no avail. Well, but I think the referee's going to say that didn't count. We're going to have to redo it. Yeah, well, that'll be good news for St. John's in multiple senses. One, it wastes more time, and two, that was not a great service from that free kick. That's one they'll be happy to do again. This is Kevin Lowe's cross. And it's headed down. Oh, just wide. And only just. Hermosillo came all the way up from his defensive position and nearly knocked that one in. Stays 1-0 for now, though. Bellevue still in with a chance. Good defending? Well, would have been. Oh, well, not sure if that yellow card is for the challenge or for dissent. Maybe a combination of both. He absolutely slams the ball. Not pleased, to say the least. And nobody is for Bellevue, given the reaction. Referee being crowded at the moment. St. John's just a little over 10 more minutes to see out here. You got a couple guys chasing this one down. They are going to win it back, but that will be the privilege taken away by the referee. 79th minute. Bellevue still down the 1 goal. It happened inside 5 minutes. Pepe Rojas scored it. Free kick coming for Bellevue. Not exactly in scoring territory, but good service from here, a couple of headers maybe. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that they get something from this. And, well, took an interesting touch. Bellevue will let it go out, and of course, got to keep in mind the conditions here. A little bit rainy, as it tends to be there in Cascadia. Can just kind of make things a bit more complicated as a defender. And you would think that St. John's would be the side defending more. Something else to consider, we had 5 minutes of first half stoppage time when that wasn't really necessary. This one really left Salas stranded. He was lucky to see it go wide because those deflections can go anywhere and absolutely paralyze a goalkeeper. So Bellevue get a corner, but just to finish the thought, it was probably maybe 1 or 2 minutes worth of stoppage that accrued in the first half, and we played over 5. So maybe not unlikely that we see an especially large second half stoppage time addition as well. Those would both be details that favor Bellevue. Here comes a corner. Big moment. And cleared away. St. John's have been solid as ever. Keep in mind the best attacking record with 28 goals for the year. Oh, a huge crashing of bodies. And I think the guy who took the biggest of the hit is the one who, yeah, should get the foul. He does. He gets a yellow card too. And that is all to Brandon Helves. So he is booked, substitute, latest guy to come in. And so with him, Eli Park, and Nico Rivera in this match, they're out of subs, save for Miles Peterson, the number 1. He is a goalkeeper, and so you'd imagine we wouldn't see him check in. Hounding the ball, Bellevue. They just cannot find a way through the elements. You're starting to see exactly how soaked this turf pitch is. You can almost see it as they step as the ball moves across, especially on this near side. It's getting inundated here. Good defending once again. St. John's up to the task all night long. Moved out to the right side. All started with the tackle. Well, it's going to end with the offside against Oscar Rosas, but started with that nice tackle from Ibanez. Could they break on this occasion? There's Jesse Garcia out there. They'll stick with it. Garcia back on it again. He's going to work. He'll have a go at goal. Saved. Romeos gets it out quickly. Nice distribution from the goalkeeper. He'll continue up the left. Galvez. Laid off, top of the box, oh, it's whiffed. Another great chance for Bellevue. They've had a few. Ball comes in, it's saved. Salas took some contact, should be a foul. Won't matter, it belongs to St. John's either way. 85th minute, Bellevue knocking on the door. St. John's the other way have had their chances. It's going to come down to it. What a spin. Will it result in anything? No. Again, St. John's cannot be beaten defensively. This ball played wide and too far wide. Jesse Garcia was the target. And well, some space maybe, falling down, couldn't take the shot. Bellevue still creating chances. That's another shot that comes in from the long range, headed back in the direction from whence it came. This throw-in belongs to the home side. And they're right back on at St. John's. Salas will direct his men. Play it short. This is a dangerous game, and that's exactly why. Only gave it up for a moment. St. John's lucky to get it back. Garcia switches. Ball long in the air. This one laid off. Top of the box. Hit and blocked and cleared. Back in the fray. Over in the corner. Belongs to St. John's. They could theoretically just try to keep it in the corner from here on out, if things were to pan out that way for them. Garcia gets it back into that corner. They're going to play this corner game again. Again belonging to St. John's on a throw. It's prime time-wasting skills. Played again into the corner. That is much less effective. Mostly because of a subpar touch from Eric Hernandez. So Bellevue have it back, less than 3 to play. And any added time, which again could be quite a lot given the first half amount that we were allotted. This will again be a Bellevue restart of play. That header way too high. St. John's gifted possession back. That means more time rolls away. St. John's in very, very good shape at this point. High ball instantly won back by Bellevue. Seconds will fall to Rosas. Up this right side, Garcia's there. Garcia with space. Jesse Garcia, Garcia. He's knocked down. Referee shows no sympathy, but they're back on it. Switch to the left. Now it's Hernandez. Well, second time in a row, that's a disappointing touch of the ball from Hernandez, the substitute. And so now 89 minutes gone. 60 seconds left and added time. St. John's could put it away. Excellent defending. Offside anyway. Bellevue ball. Almost at the end of the proceedings. Bellevue need help. As the table sits now, with this result currently holding, it would be St. John's 7 matches played, 18 points. That would put them too far ahead for Bellevue in their final 2 matches to make up the 9-point difference. It would be mathematically impossible. Meanwhile, Holac still have 3 games left. They technically do have the possibility of winning all 3 of those matches. One of them does include playing against Bellevue, by the way. And if that were to be the case, they could go to 18, but St. John's would have to lose all 3 points in their final matchup that remains. Highly unlikely for Holac. And again, they're playing the corner game pretty effectively. That'll be a free kick, no. Belonging to Bellevue. If they got anything left in the tank, they've got a lot of space in midfield. That's what they've got for now. How will they use it? That's a good start. And that ball deflected. Not what they were going for. Another foul here. 2nd minute of added time. Best guess would be something like 5 or 6 added minutes in total, but who's to say? All up to the referee crew in blue. And now St. John's have it. They have space as well. Numbers to the right. Couldn't find any of them, but that botched clearance will work out nicely. Kevin Lowe moves it out left. Hernandez. Clever touches. Switch of play to the right. There's space and a shot, and that's gonna do it. Is it onside? Looks like it is. The celebrations will not stop. Finish from Tavo Hermosillo. And that is really gonna put it away. A knife into Bellevue Athletics' fleeting hopes of a title chance. Those are gone now. What a great find. And a lot of space, to be fair, for Hermosillo at the back post, but really nice work to just pick out that pass from the left wing. Hermosillo does his job, doesn't miss from close range. And for the 2nd time tonight, it's Daniel Rumels being beaten. St. John's getting a goal. And it looks like it's inevitable now. Bellevue have played well, but not well enough to match the best team in the Pacific Northwest. We're into 94 minutes now. And of course, the goal might add a little bit to that extra time. Well, no, not anymore. That's it, it's official. With virtually the last kick of the match, St. John's Football Club grabs the 2nd goal, the insurance. They are headed to at least a share of the Pacific Northwest title, given their goal differential advantage. Almost impossible to see Holac FC catching up. Let's take you through the match highlights that got us to this position. St. John's in really good shape in the table, and that's because they were in really good shape all night long on the pitch. This is a really unselfish layoff, just that little outside of the boot pass by Carson Din on a great assist on the cross in from the left side that came from, well, who was it? It was Mikey Vergara. And then that second one you saw as well. Those are the only 2 goals, only 2 major highlights. Not a whole lot of clear-cut chances outside of that. The 2nd goal we just mentioned coming from the foots of Tavo Hermosillo. But folks, that's it. Hermosillo and his teammate in the first half, which was... Sorry, I'm having trouble getting these lineups here, was Pepe Rojas. Those two on the score sheet. St. John's on to what is very, very likely to be the Pacific Northwest title. 2-0 the final score. That's it for us here on Vader Media. Don't forget, Vader Media broadcasts over 200 games across all sports and leagues in the United States every single year, and very many of those happen here in the UPSL. So don't forget to subscribe to Vader Media on YouTube. Check out when their next matches are. We've got plenty more where this came from. Have a fantastic night. My name is Daddy Catula saying thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Until then, have a great night and be blessed.